the Chargers. So you have Justin Herbert on that team. Fantastic quarterback. Really love the way he plays. Really love he's a gunslinger. He can throw that ball where it needs to be. The main problem again was protection. And they lost some people. They lost some people that can potentially make an effect on their game. But they also picked some up. So let's talk about some of the moves that the Chargers did, and then I'll get your take on what you think about this. So just some of the key additions that came on to the Chargers recently. So Corey Linsley, center, tight end Jared Cook, Matt Feeler, cornerback Michael Davis.
Huge keep. And for cheap.
Yes. And then some of the losses that they got, some of the people that went to other teams, or just on free agency, whatnot. Hunter Henry, you all know he went to the Pats. Inside linebacker Perryman, Denzel Perryman. Outside linebacker Nick Vigil. Rayshon Jenkins, Dan Feeney, and Sam Tevy. Okay. So what are your thoughts on some of these names that I just put out and some of the additions is to include the subtractions from this team?
Well, first thing I want to say is I'm powdered blue for a reason. Uh, Justin Herbert, man, I'm impressed. I'm impressed of what he put up last year. That kid's a baller. That kid's a baller, and he should have went higher in the draft. And they are happy. LA's happy that they got him. Some of these moves that you just said, I don't think there were any crazy losses. I think being able to keep Davis on a cheap deal like that was huge for them. I think he could have made more money, probably on the open market, but he took a little discount to come back. Getting Corey Linsley, I mean, great center, huge deal for LA, locking him up, and he made some money. He made some good money. I love it when the guys in the trenches make their dough. And it's a huge move for that O-line. I love that move. That's what they needed. They addressed it. They addressed one of their needs right off the bat. The losses, Perryman, I don't see a huge amount of loss with that. I mean, it looks like it took a ding on the linebacking core, which can be addressed in the draft. But I'm happy with who they kept, and getting Linsley at center, I think, was huge. Huge. So their offseason and their additions, I liked. They did a good job. Good job, LA.
Yeah, I agree. I think one of the things that not many, or well, I can't even say not many teams, but well, actually, kind of, I could say it. Not many teams really do, and take into consideration is that they need to build that wall. They need to build that wall in front of the quarterback, and really protect him. Like I said it before, and you even said it. Justin Herbert is a gunslinger. He's great. He's a phenomenal quarterback, and he has really high potential to be great. But if you're not giving him the opportunity to be great and not putting the right people around him to protect him and give him that space that he needs and that time that he needs, it's going to happen to any quarterback, you know. So I really like Corey Linsley.
Yes.
I mean, he's an all pro. He was all pro in 2020.
Yes.
I mean, that's a great pickup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big body that's needed. And I'm definitely excited to see that. With the loss of Hunter Henry, um,
That's a big
it,
loss, but he was injured a lot.
yes, I agree. He was injured a lot. But he also was really good when it came to blocking. And that I could see that being a big loss in that aspect.
But just looking
Um,
at a Jared Cook, I mean,
yeah, exactly,
that's a great pickup for them, you know?
exactly.
A
That's what I'm
veteran
saying.
presence, you know,
Hmm.
he's gonna you know what you get out of Jared Cook, and
Yep.
he's not a bad tight end.
Exactly, exactly, and that's exactly what I was gonna say. So, even with the pickup of Jared Cook, that's still a big body, that's still somebody that can block for you when needed, and he can catch,
Yes.
you know what I mean? He runs his routes very well, he's fast, so it's I mean, if I had to grade this one, not many crazy losses, and free agency is still happening and whatnot. But as of right now, I really like the pickups and I really like what they've done. I honestly would give them, I want to say an A minus.
Yeah, I give him a big fat A. I like what they did there. They they're doing what, the Raiders probably should have done, do smart moves and, help your team out a little bit and help your quarterback, and I like what they did, and they get a big fat A for me. The Chargers did a great job.
Yeah. So, um, which is awesome. Like I said, I really like the way really like watching Justin Herbert play. He's really good, and I just want to be able to see him to get some protection so he can actually ball out the way he needs to.
Yeah.
So